Sex is a luxury. Sex is a privilege. Sex isn't something that should be expected. It's a pleasant surprise. People have normalized sex so bad to the point where it's expected of you as a woman, as somebody with a vagina. Bitch, you like the second since you have a vagina, now you're attuned to a life of sex. Like now you are here for a man to like. It's just when you really think about how expected it is of you, like it's become such a habit. It's become so natural to always, and it's like you are withdrawing from yourselves actual physical romantic and love connections because y'all are fucking everybody, and it's just like, or when you mistake it for love, that's also a big problem. When you do it so much, you become attached to that person, and then now you thinking you love them, but you just lust them. Like it's not okay. It's not okay at all. Like a lot of these men in this generation, like they will tell you sex is just to get it. Sex isn't a big deal, but they can't live without it. Sex isn't a big deal, but they feel like they need it to atone to what? Pleasure? Are you really feeling pleasure? Do you really love her to feel that pleasure, or is that just physical? Is that just physical? Like you actually have to ask yourself, we are not all perfect. And that is just a step to becoming, I don't know, a more enlightened version of yourself when you acknowledge your darks. You gotta do that. You can't just keep ignoring all of it. Like, I know a lot of men who probably think that they're above the whole sex and whatever the fuck. Like, the ones with the big egos that think, okay, women are supposed to give it to you because you're this, you're that, you did this, you did that, because you exist. Yeah, sure, you just deserve it. But what do you really, like, you gotta, women, do men really deserve the pussy? Do they really? Like, think about all this world have been through. Think about Mother Nature herself. Think about as we are from her womb. The way that men completely fucked this place up. Do they really deserve the cooter? Do they really? Like, hey, I'm not saying, I truly believe that y'all can be better, but the way they are now, let's acknowledge how they are. Trump is president, okay? There's wars going on, there's people dying, everything that's going on in the world, that's because of men. Do they deserve pussy? The womb, our God is our source. Now, if a man is in my life, and if I ever really feel like he is deserving of it, you know how special of a man that has to be. That man has to be created for me. That man would have to be the epitome of divine masculine, divine feminine. That man would have to be a god. And he is a god. My nigga's a god. Whoever he is a god. And I can't wait to meet my God. Because I'm his goddess. And when we conjoin, it's gonna be like fireworks and fucking cherry blossoms and rainbows and abundance. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. Basically, just be very wise on who you give it out to, okay? just think about it before you do it. Like, if you really, really want to do it, sure. Sure. But, like, how about you come to the dark side? How about you come to the dark side? How about you don't do it at all? Like, let's just see how that is, Like, I love this new wave of celibacy that I'm seeing on the internet. Like, yes, take back your power. Your power is all of you. But your power of creation and the like, just giving that away to a man. Did that man make you cry? Did that man hurt your feelings? Did that man belittle you? Did that man not love you? Did that man use you? Think about all the shit that ex got away with and you gave it to him. Then don't look back on your past with regret, because you acted purely out of your love, out of your goddess, out of your creation. And they know how to flip it. They know how to manipulate it. They know how to shape you into what they want you to be, and it fucks with your authenticity. That is what gets you, okay? But understand that the past has happened for a reason, and we gotta love her anyways. And so just use this as more motivation to embrace your goddess, to love her and cherish her, and fucking hide her away from everybody. Like, no one gets to see the pussy. No one even gets to see a booty. No one gets to see the booty either. Like, no one gets to see none of that. It's mine. But unless you really, really like doing all that, like, go ahead. You know what? Live your life. Live your life. That's yours by right. But, I'm just here to suggest and maybe guide. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. And that's okay. But yes, like I was saying, use it as motivation. And then in the future, in the present, you can choose to do things of different nature that maybe you'll like. Maybe you'll like staying away from it. Maybe, honestly, I've heard people talk about how good sex is and this and the third, and I'm just like, I don't know. Is it that good? Like, y'all act like it's like the best thing in the world. Is it? Is it drinking hot tea on a Sunday morning with a spliffy? Is it better than reading a really good book? Is it better than hitting that stretch, that yoga pose, and you get a good stretch? You feel your body getting flexed. You feel the energy moving. Is it better? Is it better than meditating? Is it better than eating hot Cheetos? Like, is it better than all of the things that I do? Like, I don't know, man. I love my life. Is it better than my life? Is it worth it to throw it away for? I don't know what it is, bro. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. And another thing. If you're in a relationship, I just had this thought. If you're in a relationship right now, and I think you should test, give your little nigga a test. Because tests are always good. They stimulate the mind. Tests are always okay. Test yo nigga. Test him. Test his weaknesses. Test his strengths. Test his insecurities. Test him to understand him, okay? Push him past his limits. Push him past his comfort zone. See, get really in the nitty-gritty. That's how you know somebody. And that's how he should know you. Anyways, if you do have a nigga, I recommend not fucking for 2 weeks. Can you do it? Can you do it? 2 weeks. 7 days. I want to see. Unless y'all like long distance. But if y'all like living together, y'all see each other every day, let's see how that works. What if it's just cuddling, but just cuddling? What if it's just talking and just talking? You know, what if it's just chilling and just chilling? Like 2 weeks. That's it. You know, keep me updated. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening to me. Much love and privacy. Good night.